Please stand by for an urgent announcement. This is the County Office of Education, in coordination with local emergency services. Good evening. The following message is directed to all parents, guardians, faculty, and students registered within the Tri-County School District. Tomorrow's morning session is officially canceled. Do not go to school. Earlier today, maintenance crews performing routine after-hours inspections at Glendale Elementary reported an unusual pattern. The hallway lights in the west wing were flickering at precisely 2-second intervals, then falling silent. At first, the custodial supervisor believed it to be a faulty timer. But when he reached the end of the corridor, he found every classroom door ajar, swinging, as though pushed by an unseen hand. Though no breeze was detected, no one was inside. The classroom clocks had stopped at 2:47 p.m., and every teacher's nameplate lay face down on the floor within 30 minutes. A student-used tablet was discovered in room 12, activated and displaying a live camera feed of the classroom itself, but of the janitorial supply closet. The video showed a single pair of shoes, small and scuffed, stepping into view. No legs, no body, only the shoes, shuffling back and forth. Then the feed cut to static. District Security dispatched a response team. Cameras in the ventilation shafts revealed something darker than the shadows. Shapes moving against the airflow, like stains crawling along the metal. Technicians described it as oil leaking upstream. Attempts to track the movement were thwarted by sudden signal loss, accompanied by a low-frequency hum that registered on audio. Monitors at 90 decibels, loud enough to cause ear pain if experienced in person. By early evening, Glendale's principal, Ms. Harriet Lawson, radioed the control center with a terse update. "We have a problem. Something's in the walls." That was her last transmission. 2 minutes later, every line went dead. When security arrived, they found her desk untouched, her radio silenced, and no sign of forced entry. The supply closet door, previously listing ajar, now stood tightly closed. The maintenance key lay on the floor, bent in half. Minutes ago, we received reports from Pinecrest Middle School 50 miles north, where identical flickers began at 6:13 p.m. 3 teachers went to investigate a disturbance in the East Music room and never returned. Surveillance footage later showed them entering the unlocked door, only to step out one by one. Their faces blank, eyes too wide, lips pulled into fixed, horizontal lines, like torn canvas. They paused outside the doorway, then turned in unison and walked back in. The video cut to static. Parents, you must understand. Do not send children to class tomorrow. Do not let them watch instructional videos. Do not allow them to interact with any school-issued device. The entity, whatever it is, adapts. It uses familiar voices. It mimics announcements. Earlier tonight, our emergency command council attempted to broadcast a warning through the school PA system. Instead of our recorded message, students heard a child's voice calling. We saved them. You see, they needed to stay. Then sudden silence, followed by the unmistakable sound of dozens of fingernails scratching against metal vents. The feed cut out completely. Repeated lockdown drills, barricading doors, sealing windows. Nothing will stop it. It travels through the ducts, through the wires, through the very fluorescence that lights each corridor. It knows the floor plans. It responds to intruders. It reshapes itself to look like who you want to see. Your favorite teacher, your best friend, your own child. We have no record of any entrance point, no forced entry, no break-ins, no abnormal temperature readings. Yet dozens of witnesses report a chill that sinks into your bones, as if the air itself has turned viscous. Those who have lingered too long in its presence describe a ringing in their ears, a crawling sensation across their skin, as if tiny hands are pinning them to the wall. The entity communicates. Last week, a third-grade classroom in Barton Heights awoke to find the blackboard scrawled with a single message, etched in chalk that glowed faintly under the fluorescent lights. They blinked. Beneath it, smaller scrawls. Now they watch. Custodians erased it. The next morning, new messages appeared in fresh chalk. You forgot to watch, and not anymore. We are certain it began at Glendale, but whether it originated there or merely manifested in the West Wing is unknown. Precautionary closure is district-wide. Do not make plans to gather at any school site. No one, not law enforcement, not medical, personnel can guarantee your safety within these buildings. You may receive follow-up messages purporting to be from this office, scheduling makeup days or virtual classes. These are false. They are distractions. They are attempts to lure you back. Do not respond. Do not click any links. Delete any attachments. If you must communicate with children in your care, speak face-to-face. Look directly into their eyes. Check that they blink when they talk. If they pause, if their gaze lingers too long, if their eyelids tremble but refuse to close, do not comfort them. Isolate them. Evacuate the premise. Authorities will broadcast updated instructions on official radio frequencies at 8 a.m. and again at noon. If you hear anything else, any voice calling from an unrecognized channelist, assume it is not human. It will sound like your name, spoken softly, urgently, as though offering help. It will promise to keep you safe. Do not trust it. We are working to contain the situation, but the entity's growth is exponential. Last night, we counted 3 incidents. Tonight, 7. Tomorrow, unknown. Do not underestimate it. Do not test your courage. Stay home. Turn off the screens. Do not open the door to anyone bearing school credentials. They may look the part, but they are not who you remember. For those already inside closed school buildings, if you can hear this, lock yourself in the nearest office. Disable the lights. Cover the windows. Silence your phone. Do not call for help. The moment you reach for the radio, it will hear you, and you will become its next voice. This has been the County Office of Education, in coordination with Emergency Management. We apologize for the abruptness of this warning, but the danger is real and imminent. Under no circumstances should any student or staff member report to school tomorrow. Failure to comply will threaten not only your safety, but the safety of every other person in this community. Please remain indoors, remain vigilant, and watch each other. Remember, it may knock once, it may knock twice, but you must not answer. Transmission ends, feed cuts to static.